Hey kids, and welcome back to the I Got One podcast. This is season 2, and we are the only podcast to have completed an entire first season without missing an episode. It's kind of a cop-out intro. I just really like the fact that it happened.
It did happen.
It did happen.
Are we going to go for year 2?
No. Nope.
No.
I am.
Nope.
No interest. But I think we might do it. We should try. We're going to try.
We're trying.
We do have a relaxed rule set here for season 2, which is we're allowing ourselves to have repeat guests, which is really great because we've had some guests on that I would absolutely love to have again. For instance,
hi, it's me, Alexander Gouletas again.
I'm Alexander
back from episode 10, the best one.
Yeah.
Wow, the best episode 10 for sure.
Yeah. We took a vote and we had one vote for episode 10. And so that was the only vote we got.
I'm not on the Discord, but I can only imagine what people say about that episode.
Yeah, the Discord's pretty fun. If you want to get on the Discord, do that. Discord.warp.world.
That is
and
correct.
Then you can Discord it. Also new for season 2, let's talk about everything we got going on here. If your eyeballs work and you're viewing this podcast on a medium that involves the usage of eyeballs, you will notice that you feel like you're here with us.
Yeah.
And why is that, Jaku?
We are currently using the newest in technology, a GoPro Max, which is giving us 360 view of the recording space. So you can see all the shenanigans happening while we are recording. Many people didn't realize this, but all of our guests always have a dog, and now there's proof.
Yeah. We got a lot of guff for the things that have happened to dogs in the past. So some of this is for our protection to show that it's not our fault when it happens.
So it's like on cue, right?
Yeah.
You really underplayed the dog rule in the season 1.
We didn't mention it much.
I had to go find a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
this one does look like you just found it.
Yeah.
So
very straggly.
Yeah, because just like in season 1, no repeat guests, no repeat dogs.
Yeah. Okay.
New dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we're going to stick to that.
Oh yeah, we're see where we go with this one.
Loose rules.
But yeah, this should be available on YouTube at around the same time as the actual audio podcast goes up.
Yep.
If not, it might be a little delayed, but that's okay because it's not the podcast; it's just video.
And if you want the full experience, you can view this in VR on pretty much any VR device.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and because most VR devices do YouTube 360, so. Yeah, then you can look around using your neck if your neck functions in that manner. If it doesn't, you can maybe pivot at the base of your spine. Is that how people work?
There's software that tracks your eye movements too, right?
Oh, yeah. In case you're into that.
Yeah, find out what works. Let us know because we don't know.
Yeah.
We're just using it.
Yeah, send us your favorite podcast. What is... This is the dumbest idea. It's a virtual reality podcast where we all sit in one place.
Yeah, but they could act like they're on the other side.
Oh yeah, no, it's the dumbest, greatest idea. I'm very happy we're doing this. You can see the studio audience, which right now consists of one person
and one dog.
I think a lot of people didn't believe we had a studio audience.
I know. Yeah, now there's proof. You can look over to that side.
Tickets go for $300 a piece, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. But you get this super comfy couch, which is worth way more than $300.
Yeah, the couch itself is definitely worth more
you
than
get
that.
a dog.
New couch every podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty great. If you can bring your own couch.
Oh, okay.
BYOC. Yeah.
And we'll see how if you want to be a part of the studio audience and you're in Chicago, let us know. But we're also going to make you be on the podcast.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, that's good. We got that ASMR dog effect now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That dog is letting us know that we are running out of time. No.
Okay.
This podcast has just started.
Yeah.
Is there anything new for season 2? Anything else that we can think of?
I mean, there's so much new visually. They can see how we set this super pro setup up.
It is pretty pro with these boxes.
We'll try to swap the board games out each episode, maybe.
Yeah. I got a cup for my mic stand today because I forgot.
Jaku forgets at least one thing every episode.
I had a lot of things to bring today, to be honest.
Was there
to be
an episode
fair.
where people shared a mic? Or was it?
No, we've never had a share a mic.
Okay.
No. We have had episodes where we forgot to bring a mic.
No, I've always had a mic. It's always been a mic stand, a cable, or an SD card.
Okay.
For the cameras.
That's
new.
We're not using tape anymore.
Yeah. We're now using one-time SD cards.
Yeah,
One-time
we've
use.
been practicing with it and trying it out, and I'm almost out of SD cards. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like I give him to Jaku, and he goes, "Well, that one's used up, and so we need a new one." And I go, "Got it." And that's my extent of understanding of how flash media works. And
Yeah, that's how it works.
yeah, they're cheap though. So
Yeah, they're cheap. You can
Super cheap,
you can go pick up like a 228 gig SD card for like nothing. So
I remember when. So I was working at Micro Center, as we've discussed a lot. I remember when the 10 gig hard drives came out, and I was working at Micro Center at the time, and they were like $150 for 10 gigabytes, and that was just mind blowing.
do you remember the terabytes that you would carry like with a handle?
No,
No, you really?
no. Was that like an AV thing?
Yeah. It was like early digital photography, digital videos. It's like, and like you would like walk in and you would get like basically like a tower, but it was just all storage and it was a terabyte. And everyone was like, you will never need more storage
Yeah.
than that ever in your life.
Wow.
Like,
Would you like strap it to your hip and
No.
like run a FireWire cable? Who remembers FireWire? Show hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can actually do that.
Yeah. You at home, show your hands. Oh wait, you're sitting there.
I have a folder right now that is 1.7 million files in it, and it's 4 terabytes of space. And rsync refuses to sync anything else to that folder, so I had to.
Really?
Yeah.
You found like the limits of rsync?
I don't know if it's
rsync
rsync
is like
or if
100
it's just,
years old.
It's either like rsync just timing out, maybe
Could
over.
be.
So I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Make a new folder, do it again. Every 3 months or do that.
That's weird. All right. So, what do we have anything else new for season 2 that we know of yet?
Yeah, we might not
that we
know of yet.
Yeah. All right. There's other things in the works, kids. Stay tuned. We have buttons. Every guest of the I Got One podcast gets these I Got One pins, and there's little Johnny Christmas pins. I don't feel like shipping those. Oh, they can see Jaku texting the whole podcast now, which is funny.
Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta still do support occasionally for Warp World, so doing that right now.
So if you see me in person anywhere, ask me for pins, and I'll give you I Got One Johnny Christmas pins, and then maybe one day we'll make paper Jaku pins. But I don't know. See, the demand is low on those. So that aside, this is the I Got One podcast. The way this podcast works is we are all extremely busy entrepreneurs who have now been doing this for like a year.
We've been so busy that we added a whole thing to our busy lives for a full year, and we're able to accomplish it.
Yes.
If we can do that, then you can make money with business ideas from us.
Yeah.
Business ideas like
Business ideas like this is one. I got one that I have been waiting to drop for season 2 because it's like the first idea, like invention idea I think I ever had as a human being. I came up with this one when I was probably 8 or so. It was definitely 3rd grade, and to date I still think this is an amazing idea, and I can't believe it doesn't exist. Hear me out, because the first 3 words are misleading. Ball pit washer.
that.
Hang on,
Okay.
it's for ball, like the thing you play in.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
it's at the Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes.
Right.
Not,
Yes.
it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a hygiene product. And yeah, so like, it's the
This makes the most sense ever. Like, this isn't okay. Well, you're starting off season 2 with a generally good idea. Again, like,
what's the most disgusting part of Chuck E. Cheese?
The ball pit.
yeah.
The ball pit. Yeah, and
have you gotten to the bottom of one ever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's it smell like?
It's just full of detritus and feet. Like,
Feet. Yeah, it smells like feet.
Yeah.
Feet and urine, and
Urine,
a little bit
feet.
of vomit. Yeah, urine
Yeah.
feet. Smells like pee feet.
Feet.
Feet and pee.
Feet and pee.
Feet and pee, which is a domain we should register. Someone's going to be into that.
Feetandpee.com.
Yeah, get on that.
Somebody's
There you
into
go,
that.
Do you have
That's a
any-
half one you guys can have.
We should definitely try to stick to that this year. Of one domain
One domain per episode?
per episode.
Okay, all right. Feetandpee.com. That's yours, kids. Let's see what you do with it. Let's not. I mean, just let me know you did something. Don't.
That's the name of the business, though.
Yeah.
Feet and pee.
Don't directly explain to me what you did with it.
I'm not even gonna
Oh,
verify
Jesus.
that you.
Oh, it's definitely taken.
Just let me know you did.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna verify. I'm just be like, oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Cool. I'll verify that like it resolves to something. I'll who is it, and
I was thinking about that, but even then I'm like, I don't know.
You can do dot pizza right now. You can do like feet and pee dot pizza. Yeah.
Pizza?
Yeah.
and then have it redirect to Chuck E. Cheese.
Absolutely. Yes.
You'd probably get a cease and desist.
If someone does that and you prove you got a C and D, I'll reimburse you for the domain.
And then Chuck E. Cheese is gonna buy it and be like, we got to keep it redirecting though.
Yeah, we'll just
our traffic has tripled. Like,
oh, 2 girls, 1 mouse. Did you know that Chuck E. Cheese's middle name is Entertainment? And his that means his
that's the E.
Yeah, his full legal name is Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Wow.
Also, did you know that the founder of Chuck E. Cheese was a co-founder of Atari?
Yes.
I did know that. Yeah.
I feel like this was brought up on a podcast episode.
No, I brought it up, I think, in the car with you.
Yeah,
when
that's
I think when I was talking about. Oh, this is the idea I wouldn't tell you about in the car.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I even had like an idea of how it would work. Like your ball pit is generally, it's just like it's got a bottom to it and it's open on the top, right?
Yep.
So every like X minutes or hours or something, or maybe just once a day, like after your business is closed, the bottom opens up and all the balls fall out, and there's a thing that sucks all the balls, and it sucks it into a thing that's either to the side or above, away from the ball pit, and it washes them all. Just soap and water, and then it gives it a rinse cycle, and then it dries them all. And then it can fire them out over the ball pit back into a ball pit. So it just kind of goes in this loop.
Like a bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bowling alley. It's like a ball return for like 1,000 balls, but also if it washed your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why doesn't that exist?
I worry that the trap door underneath
Yeah.
could sometimes, suck a kid in.
We talked about sucking up kids in things the last
Well, it
episode
wouldn't-
I was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I think a cabinet or something where a kid gets...
Oh, the cereal cabinet.
Yeah.
It sucked out all the air when they were hide and seek.
Oh, yeah.
So
no, like it wouldn't be perpetually on. You would have to activate
no, I
it.
understand. Like somebody could activate it accidentally. A kid could be hiding in the ball pit overnight and then get sucked in. So you need to have you just need to have protections so that it only lets
You
balls
have a mesh
in.
that only lets your
Exactly.
balls in.
A
Yeah.
mesh would work. It sounds feasible. It sounds like a lot better than just leaving those balls in there for 5 years.
This also solves the
Yeah.
problem of wayward children that do stay overnight in the ball pit.
Right.
And then you're just like, I've been here for 25 years.
Are the ones that have been dead for a long time.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, this is that where you were found?
I was found at a Chuck E. Cheese.
And like that's why you have like no family or anything. It's just like they found him in a ball pit after they emptied out one day, and he's like, I got lost in here when I was 4.
Jaku's middle name, also Entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah. Little known fact.
Jakubowski. That's pretty good.
My middle name's Detritus. But
Detritus. Mine's Alistair.
Really?
Did you guys know Johnny Christmas has a middle name?
No.
We do now. Wow.
Alistair.
Season 2 starting off right.
There you go.
Deep secrets.
Dropping
Yeah.
some deep knowledge on the Johnny Christmas lore. Yeah.
I gotta say, I really liked episode 53. It was like very like heartwarming. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I liked it a lot.
We did get a lot of really great feedback on that. I
Yeah.
was surprised because I was like, it's 2 hours, and is anyone actually interested besides us?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I was like, oh man, they actually did have a journey on this, and like it wasn't like bullshit. Like,
And some of it was like we didn't realize the journey until we were actively talking about it, and that's why a lot of the time it was like, hey, let's talk about that. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we didn't have show notes or anything.
Yeah, the only thing we had was the list of ideas that we went through, just that we could check them off. People were very surprised that I picked like good ideas and you picked like the funny nonsense ideas.
Yeah, but I think that's how the podcast goes. Like
it kind
I
of
always
is.
give you shit for having like the really good ideas, and because that's like what you come up with. Where I actively try to come up with ideas that are going to make people laugh or be upset.
Right.
Like those, except the ball pit.
But yeah, no, it's it was a fun episode. I'm glad we were able to do it.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely do it again at the end of this season.
Thanks for the shout out.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I got one.
This better not be good
Well,
because I already did the good one.
I don't know. So
And we already got our domain for the episode. So
you know how people when they're scared, they might like they kind of get a lot more strength or
They
something.
poop a lot?
No,
Oh.
they poop a lot, but like you when you're scared, you might actually like be able to do something more than you thought you were capable of.
Right.
Yeah.
The adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline and stuff. Well, my thought is having a gym in the dark for people that are afraid of the dark.
Oh, is it like it's like a guy named Jim and you can't see him?
No,
and it chases you around
It's
and you're
night
like,
gym. Night gym. So
Night
it's,
gym.
You lift
like
weights in the
Nightcrawlers?
dark. You lift weights in the dark.
Okay.
Because
because
the
you're
fear.
scared.
Are the weights
dark?
glow in the dark or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're
Is
scared
it
of the
laser?
dark.
Is it laser gym?
Oh, it's laser gym.
Laser gym.
Laser gym. Yeah.
Is that like laser bowling?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the-
absolutely. Black lights.
light.
Yeah.
It's laser
Which,
gym.
man, no steam room at the blacklight gym.
Well, it is a steam room. It's got the fog.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's just a fog machine in there. It's
Yeah.
not steam.
It's
But
no
yeah,
steam. It's just,
so you're working out in the dark. I understand that might not be safe in some ways, but like you said, the weights
you're scared.
are.
So you're like, I gotta
you're
get this
scared.
done
Yeah,
so I can get out of here.
Yeah, but you're
is how I work
you're more
out.
powerful because you're scared and you're using
work out
that fear to power through.
How many blade vampires will be staffing this place?
Oh, at least 10.
10. Okay. All night? Oh.
Well,
You pay him time and a half?
Well,
Yeah.
no, that's their daytime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they might
Wait, no,
get,
Blade was the daywalker.
they might get a tip, by
All
by
the blood spilling
yeah.
everywhere
Yeah.
from people working out in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. I like that one.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Yeah,
all I got.
that's- I got
Simple.
I got a spooky one.
right.
We are like a month late for the spooky stuff.
We're like a week late.
I had we got to start season 2 off with an Uber idea.
Absolutely.
So I've got I don't know how we missed this for an entire season, but Uber for ghosts. Like how did that get lost?
How did that get lost? Oh
so
my
like
god.
generally ghosts seem to have a problem where like when they die, they are stuck in the place where they died, and that's why you have these like haunted houses and haunted highways and haunted locations and crap. Is because like I think it's just that the ghost doesn't actually have any kind of means of transporting themselves wherever they want to be. So let's fix that.
Yeah.
Uber for ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, you have the rest of eternity to like explore the world, but you're stuck in your dumb ghost legs. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't see the Eiffel Tower like walking or like slowly hovering, like hauntingly.
Yeah, you're stuck in the same place you spent the past 50 years. What a horrible afterlife. That's why they're all upset.
So we have to kill Uber drivers?
No.
Well, I don't know how. I mean,
I-
is it like containment unit, like Ghostbusters style?
Yeah, so I think you need to, the way this works, you need to sell it as a way to get ghosts out of people's homes. So like
So
you're
that
not
your actual customer is like looking to like evict a ghost.
yes. And so you're like, "Hey, are you troubled by ghosts? Call Uber for ghosts. We're taking them away."
But then the Uber for ghosts also figures out where the ghost would want to go.
Yeah.
Like the ghost said, what if it's the same place? But the ghost is totally fine there.
VR for ghosts.
VR for ghosts. There you go.
How do you
Yeah.
put the little.
You just
like,
put
all right, hold still.
all right, ghost. Stop haunting this place. Just go in the VR world.
You got to plug it in there.
Or-
don't go past this box.
Is VR for ghosts the singularity?
Is that officially when humanity implodes on itself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I got one. And I didn't want to start with this because we started talking about, oh my God, so busy. We're 50 million podcasts all the time. Anyway, so this is Proxi Networking, right? So we all are so busy all the time. Oh, I've
Should
got.
we tell them this already is
Oh no! Shut
part of like the networking spec?
Oh no!
Let
I knew
him-
this was
let him
probably a
finish.
thing already.
Let him finish.
Okay. Oh my God!
He's probably using 2 words in a way we're not used to using.
No,
them.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh no! Come on, you know that I'm not talking like actual sense. This is a surrogate. It's like you send someone in your place to go to the networking event because like, oh, I've got to be in New York in 45 minutes. Like, no, I'm just gonna like stay here and do my job, and then send someone that looks enough like me.
Got it.
To
So-
like pass out business cards and like shake hands.
Proxy like Hudsucker proxy, like someone who goes in your stead.
Absolutely, yeah. And like,
Is that an obscure reference?
yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a great movie.
Let's watch it.
Snowpiercer.
Not a great movie.
Oh, it's cockroaches. Oh no.
Stop making people watch that movie.
Okay, but and then like it could be mutual. It could be like a crowdsourcing thing. It was like, oh, you can network for me here because you look enough like me, like
Yeah.
in this location. I look enough like you in this location. Or you can even be billable as like, oh, I like that guy's kind of charismatic and looks enough like me that someone can look at my LinkedIn photo or whatever, be like, oh yeah, that's the guy I met.
Yeah.
And then like that's billable because it's like, oh, hey, that guy left a really good impression on me. And maybe in your normal life, you're just good at your job and you don't like have time or energy to like be charismatic all the fucking time. So
Are we worried about the person acting as you not actually having the skill set to back up your profession?
but like you're not doing the skill set at like a mixer, you know?
Yeah, but I worry that like if you're handing out business cards or whatever as someone and someone has any question about your business and you can't answer it, it could be.
Let's schedule a phone call.
Yeah, but that now you're. I guess if you only have to have that phone call once or twice, then it's beneficial. But if you have to have that call every single other week, essentially to update them on your things, like you're now just wasting your time telling this one guy who's not going to sell your business as well as you.
Right. And then you're also like kind of training him in a way too.
Yeah, and then he could just take your job. If he's more charismatic too, you don't want that. He's going to take
yeah.
your job. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But remember that guy that like hired, like he outsourced his own
Yeah.
job, right? Like kind of like that. Like it's like your position and your clout is gonna like get you into those rooms in the first place.
Sure.
Some like more or less an actor like that is like in your place isn't gonna like end up getting the job over you.
Yeah, I could see this working really well.
Hopefully your job also requires skills and knowledge.
But I could see this working really well if you need to go to a bunch of like events. Essentially, there's just so many events, and you just need to like have shown up. So you have this guy that looks sort of like you. Go get the badge, hand out some business cards, drop by some booths, and walk away.
What if you scheduled 2 dates to the prom at the same time?
Right. I know I had that problem.
The classic problem.
Yeah, I had that problem.
Yeah.
I got my face.
Every 80s movie could be solved with your idea and a cell phone.
Yeah. And cloning.
Did you come up with this because of all the times people have confused us?
Yeah, I actually thought about that on the ride over. I was like, you know what? This would actually kind of work, like between you and me, where like if I like wanted to like go to an indiscriminate taco location number 1, like I could just send you in my stead, and it would be the more or less the same.
Oh, fun fact: that guy can tell us apart. He just thinks my name is Alexander now.
Oh.
Is what- yeah, this is some good podcast lore. Some more Johnny Christmas lore we're dropping in episode 1. Alex used to be my bartender. You know, when you have your bartender in the old-fashioned way that people had a bartender.
Personal.
And so I would go into the bar and hang out for 8 hours a day, and that's how you get to look like this.
Alcoholism.
Yeah. Well, I was working remote, so I was there from like 10 a.m. to like 10 p.m. and he'd come in around 6 or so, and like customers would like poke me all the time, be like, "Hey, can we get some water?" all the time, and I'd be like, "Yeah, it's over there." And, like just send them like behind the bar, and like no. Or
Yeah,
just look
no
at
wonder
'em.
people were pissed at me all the time.
Yeah.
You were like telling them to like.
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck off," and you just like maintain eye contact. Yeah, because they would think I was him, and it's like look at us together. Like it's not.
I don't know if it's holding up anymore. Like we have like
No, I mean if you don't see each other, like if I saw you from a distance,
Yeah, it would be like
Johnny didn't have red hair.
Yeah, we used to have like the same haircut.
the same haircut. Like
I could see it.
He would go like work. He'd go to see who's out on the patio, and then I would be the one inside, and they'd be like, "Hey, can we get our check?" And I'm like, "I don't know how the system works."
Yeah.
there
like,
was one
"So is it
time that you
free?"
literally did start working though, right?
There
you
was
I either had to go somewhere or had like some kind of bathroom issue or something, and like you got behind the bar
Yeah.
and like bartended.
You had a bathroom issue, and
Yes,
you were like,
that
"Hey,
sounds-
man,
that sounds
I'm
right.
having a bathroom issue. Can you just make sure shit doesn't go wrong?" And I was like, "Nope." And then you went anyway.
yeah, that also sounds right.
I was like, "I cannot make sure that shit doesn't go south."
Sometimes you
And, then
gotta.
and they just needed like basic things, and I was like, "Yeah, here you go."
Here's a whiskey soda.
Make
Oh yeah,
motion.
someone ordered a whiskey soda and you did like a whiskey Coke or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I was like, "That's soda and whiskey, right?"
Yeah, that's what they ordered.
It was not what they wanted.
Well,
Sometimes you gotta throw them into the pool. you know?
Yeah.
And then you started your bartending lifestyle after that, right?
Yeah, now you're a bartender. Look at that. Amazing.
I don't remember that other. Oh yeah, I mean, I did seriously upgrade my stack here. My stack, my
It's
tech,
really,
my
it's
tech
actually
stack.
pretty impressive, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talking about like doppelgangers in a way, and like how everyone's kind of not unique. This idea I have is custom birth dates. So
Is that like when you buy like vanity license plates?
sort of, but I will be born on the 4th of Smarch,
Oh.
and only I
But
have
why
that birthday.
Smarch?
Well,
Smarch has that
it's
terrible
lousy
Smarch
Smarch
weather.
Sure, I'm just using that as an example.
The win of Smarch?
The 4th.
Oh.
Not the Ides of Smarch?
No.
So you're a Schmeeses.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. See, you guys are getting it.
All right.
So the nerds at NASA will figure out a way to slow down the Earth
Making some
Just
new
for a
mugs.
second.
Yeah.
just enough to make it so that we can have custom birth dates. So now instead of 365 days a year, 366, 367, as people buy these, we have to add more days to the year. And so the Earth has to slow down. And so we add more custom birth dates.
Like naming a star. Right?
Yeah. But all that money goes back to NASA funding. So it just works.
Mm-hmm.
There was a problem.
Nope.
There was an earthquake in like Peru or Brazil or somewhere where so much of the earth shifted and condensed closer to the core that the earth began spinning at a different rate, just enough that it threw off like every piece of like space observation equipment that we own. And it took a lot of work to get things back into place. So I don't think that's
Or you do some very underneath the crust nukes, and then you could extend the Earth's cycle around the sun. You could change the rotation, and then you could get extra days.
I'm not.
Like-
Yeah, you can do it. I'm just saying it breaks things.
Well, additionally, then we could
It
instead
messes your harvest cycles up, and then you don't get your ham spice lattes.
we're just make days shorter.
Just declare them shorter.
Yes.
I guess like time is a man-made construct.
times a lot.
Daylight savings time is something we invented.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll have birthday savings time.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
I love this idea.
Yeah.
Custom birth dates. Like what else would the billionaire want?
Okay, so
You know?
you said the 5th of March or the 15th?
Fourth.
Oh yeah, and you make it like
Okay.
$5 billion. Only two
All right.
people do it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you're gonna have a 1-day month, so it's just like when it's the 1st of
Yeah.
March, it doesn't happen. It's only the 4th.
Well, at first,
Yeah.
At first, maybe it's just some add-ons. Like February could add a few extra days. You know, who cares?
just tack them on.
Oh yeah, we
February's
do
missing a
that
few.
anyway.
Yeah, February's missing a few.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, what we should do is first start with the 13-month calendar. Just cut out the 12-month calendar and create the 13.
Yeah, and then
feel like-
start selling them.
I feel
and
like
then
the
start selling
French
those
tried to
slots.
do this.
Yeah, no, the 13-month.
Oh yeah, wait, just do that. We have like the Gregorian calendar, we have
Yeah.
the Chinese calendar, and the Hebrew calendar. Yeah,
Me
I
cracking
guess
my
we can
knuckles,
just
picking
make
up on Mike.
A little,
Yeah,
but
great.
Definitely picks up on the
Yeah,
camera.
that's some gross MR. Some knuckle cracking.
yeah, but 13 months. Let's go with that, and then we got like 20 to 38 days or 20 to 30 days or so of new birth dates that we can custom make for you.
We name it Smarch.
Or probably name it Smarch.
Like not to like beat this joke, but like think of all the new astrological signs we could make up.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
we're creating jobs with this. Like, not only are we creating more like birth dates. Now you got to go on all these websites, add this extra month, add this extra verification. So that's some work for some nerds to do.
Yeah.
You got all these new astrology signs.
Yeah.
Hedgehog.
Oh, and that's
Yep.
big in Asia.
Yeah, you,
Like what year you want to have your kid in is even huge there.
yeah.
Custom years.
Custom. Ooh,
I'm born outside of time.
Yeah.
then you cannot drink.
Oh man.
Yeah,
not
you are
21.
never 21.
Yeah, for some
But I'm
people, that'd be
also
okay.
infinity. So
Yeah.
Is infinity is over 21.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
And
under-
it also isn't though.
yeah. Also isn't, sir.
You would get enlisted immediately in the military.
And then also I could collect Social Security the day I was born.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Still can't buy a gun though.
You probably can't vote for some reason.
Yeah, still can't vote.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. I got one.
Moving away from this crap.
Okay. So
Those are teeth.
yeah, drink the teeth.
That's a big.
Drink the teeth.
This
Drink
that's
the
on the
teeth.
video. I
Yeah.
have a big glass of teeth. How would every episode in season 2 we put teeth in something else that makes a sound? And
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Teeth sandwich, teeth pie.
PewDiePie. All right. Wow.
So those are some big molars.
I thought we were gonna be professional this year.
Yeah, with your fucking mic in a cup.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, way to
year
go.
3.
It's episode 1.
You got eyes on that, right? Oh, it's perfect. So good. So I love it.
Yeah, no, this is the best part about having a camera face right at it. Like forgot the holder for the. I got the stand, just not the next part that holds the mic.
I do like how the camera forces him to explain himself to the camera.
Yeah.
Explain yourself, please.
Explain myself.
Okay.
It works. Shut up.
This was building off of something else. You did the
It's called a segue. We do it a lot.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to. If you announce it, it doesn't work.
No, I mean, I don't know. It works well for the
no. It's
podcast.
building off. It's off of. You talked about it in the last episode. The Spotify that estimates what podcast to listen to.
Yeah, for GPS.
Right. Why don't they do that for flights? Like, how many movies have you been watching on a flight where it's just like, oh, hey, I have an hour left in this flight. This is a 2-hour movie. I'm not going to be able to finish this movie. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to.
The length.
Yeah. The length of the movie.
That's great. And like for long flights, it's like, here's a trilogy that would be perfect for you to watch.
Yeah, this is absolutely needs to be a thing, and it's incredibly frustrating. And then like the PA comes on, and then they're like, "Boom, we're landed. You can't finish your movie, even though we're going to be on the tarmac for 45
No, you
minutes."
can though.
Sometimes
Some of
you
them,
can't.
yeah.
It
I do
depends.
that all the time where I'm just like, we're gonna be here for another half hour just watching the.
A lot
Bob's
more.
Burgers.
It's a lot more. A lot of airlines are now letting you like instantly start watching stuff as soon as you're on the plane and when you're deboarding. So it's gotten better, but this is great.
You still need that length. Yeah.
Like the thing I think could really work with this is if you are able to just send your itinerary to this website that says, here's my confirmation number. Here are the flights I'm on. Please find me the films. And then it will be like, all right, you can rent these and it will be this much to rent them and download them to your device for your flight time. But you can't watch them after those times. And that way the movie companies can get in on this and they're downloaded to your device. So you're not like worried about, oh, what if the plane doesn't have the movies?
And you got a playlist ready to go.
You have a playlist ready to go. You can pause
They've
it here.
started letting you make playlists
Yeah.
on United at least. I was like, that's cool.
Do any of them release the actual movies that are on board? Like,
You mean release?
like as in like tell you when you book your flight?
No.
Yeah,
not
like
gonna-
why
I-
the fuck not?
you might be
I
able
think
to.
You can.
You might be
the
able
app. You
maybe.
can like see entertainment options. Yeah. You definitely can. It's in the app.
Well, I know once
least
you're
on
on
United.
when you're on the plane on the Wi-Fi, that
Yeah.
like entertainment tab opens up, but I've never seen it when I'm not on the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Right.
And also if you have a jailbroken phone, it will be like, nope, you can't watch anything. And then your laptops can hardly ever work with it too, which is bullshit.
I've never had like the onboard Wi-Fi like
Yeah.
with a laptop. Never.
Yeah. But this is great. So I think there's definitely a lot of
You're
options.
gonna like steal like Ferris Bueller's Day
Yeah.
Off. Like,
yeah, okay.
what are they showing on those planes that you want?
I'm doing some bit torrenting.
Yeah, in like 480p. Like,
Yeah.
I think.
I was
Come on.
trying to think of a good name, and just flight time just keeps coming into mind. Which
Yeah.
is already like that's your flight time, but it just works.
Like
Flightertainment.
Flightertainment. It's my middle name, Flightertainment.
Flightertainment.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's a hard to spell name. Alexander
Flighter-
Flightertainment Gouletas.
Yeah, my name is 87 syllables.
Flightertainment. What is that, German?
Yeah.
Sounds German.
Yeah, this could be really good. All right, are we gonna go with we got this for season 2? We haven't decided. Take all the ideas we've had on this episode.
I wish you had asked me this off the record.
Well, I mean, we can say no. Take a vote right now. Rock paper scissors it.
I feel like it's always crowbarred in. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like you also liked doing it.
Well,
He
let's
loves doing it. It's his favorite thing.
let's see what the let's not do it, and let's see if we get any people complaining.
Okay. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you-
We'll let
or
the
we
people
leave it up
decide.
to them as a challenge to do it.
Ooh, leave
Engagement.
We got this as a 5-star comment on iTunes, and if it's the number one, if it works well, we'll fly you out. Also, I think I figured out what we're doing with Beady Weasel. Finally,
It's been going on
All right.
since episode
Well,
10.
it's let's. We had some nerds, some data scientist nerds, and they've been really
We actually did.
they've been really bad.
That wasn't a joke. We
They've been
had
really
data
bad at getting
scientists
us
on this, yeah.
data. So my thought process is, we're like, let's make it complicated. Let's fly them out somewhere we're going to be. Fly them to Chicago. It'll be cheap. We're already here. Done. Just fly them to
It took
Chicago.
2 data scientists paid
To go to the place where you are.
to have a computer figure that situation out.
So I'm gonna let him know.
This is why AI will never develop
Yeah.
to like the singularity.
So yeah, we're just flying him out to Chicago. We're having him on the podcast. We're taking him out for some pizza or something. maybe some
please
meatballs. Not deep dish.
Make them do deep dish.
We're not gonna make
We
it.
have so many famous chefs in this city.
We're not
Have I
taking
complained
them-
about this
yes,
in the episode?
Yeah, we're
on
not taking them out to that sort of pizza. We're taking them to the cheapest pizza, like Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, we're taking them to Chuck E. Cheese.
Because you know what I make visitors to Chicago do for pizza? I take them to Jets.
Yeah, just is pretty good.
Detroit style pizza. It's the best pizza in Chicago.
All right, so yeah, so starting with episode 1, season 2 of I Got One, take the We Got This and make it a 5-star review in your comment. And if you guys really want us to start doing it again, let us know on the Twitters or the Discord. But otherwise, we'll leave that for the listeners at home to go and do, because it gives you guys a lot of extra time to figure it out and do.
Yeah. It's play along at home. So you can, and also like you can pause it right now, and then everyone, and because they're sitting, everyone be like, and then you can in your VR helmet do the I got this.
Oh yeah, you could act. That was a really great idea.
We should have you on more often.
You did it.
Here's a pin.
Wow.
Whoa! It's like you're here.
I don't know if that will work,
Is
but
this
we'll
how
see.
VR works?
I don't know how it works.
Ooh.
I hate this.
Yeah. No, this is I like this idea. This will work. Where can we find us?
So let's really go through it. So first off, you can find this podcast at igot.one,
Yep.
which is the best domain ever created.
Oh, that is good.
Is it, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it the best?
Yeah.
You can predominantly find me at Johnny Xmas on Twitter, and that's J0HNNYXM4S. I think we don't like push our Twitters enough.
Yeah.
You guys
then-
do very bad self-plugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, listen to our podcast that you're listening to, and that's the
trying to do-
extent we do.
We're trying to do better.
Yeah.
Season
So
2.
Yeah.
Jaku is at JAKU
Super easy.
on Twitter.
Barely
the podcast
inconvenience.
does not have a Twitter. Maybe we'll fix that. I don't know. It seems unnecessary.
Yeah, Warp World is really the Twitter to use. It's the all-encompassing of all of our podcasts and all of our stuff. So
Yeah, you can complain to at Warp World if you think their podcast content is subpar.
yeah,
No
I'm on it.
Instagram.
Huh?
No Instagram.
No Instagram. Well, maybe now that we've got.
I think Warp World does have an Instagram.
No, I mean,
Does
yeah.
it have its own YouTube?
We have so youtube.com/warpworld.
Okay.
We'll
Is
get you-
that where this will be?
that will be where this will be.
Okay, cool.
Because we have the Warp World podcast on there sometimes.
Yeah. All right. So check that out to find the VR I Got One episodes.
Yep.
Which is weird to
Yeah.
say. Yeah. It's very 2020. We're at discord.warp.world.
Yep.
There's an I Got One channel in there you can hang out in.
Yep. If you want to send any questions in or comments directly to us through email, igotone@warp.world. That will get to us.
That's your thing. What if they want to call?
If they want to call, it's 1-833-4-BIRD-LAW.
Yep, sounds right. I think it is 1-833-4 bird law.
Yeah,
and then
that's-
you'll get menu prompts to find Jaku or I.
Yep.
you can find me at a Gouletas on Twitter or Alexander_Gouletas.
Spell that because you got a weird Greek name.
Greek. Gouletas. I had to fucking think about it.
If you had to think about it, think of what they had to think
Yeah.
about.
You know, I like every time I tag you, I like don't spell it with a 0. Like you,
Yeah.
yeah.
How many times have you tagged me and I never knew?
Yeah, there's some other Johnny.
J0 because
Yeah.
it used to be Leet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of Johnny Christmases. There's one's a comic book inker and he's really good.
I'm the new Johnny Christmas, actually.
Yeah. There's one who's an Olympic skier.
a title.
There is a lacrosse player, a soccer player, Johnny Christmas is the trumpet player / pianist for Real Big Fish.
Hit pianist.
I tried to get in his hotel room at DEF CON.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it turns out his name's not actually Johnny Christmas, which is funny because I had my Johnny Christmas ID and they were like, there's no Johnny Christmas registered here. And I was like, what are you talking about?
There's only one of me.
Yeah, it would have been great if I got in his room. Yeah.
Get him on
And
the podcast.
what else? Is that it? You could find us on pretty much every podcast platform.
Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, podcasts, and
Google
Play.
Podcasts, which is where Google Play has migrated to. So don't yell at us about not being on Google Play. That's not how Google
Yeah.
Play works anymore. You're bad at podcasts.
I think Slacker and TuneIn, I think, or TuneIn or TuneUp. I think TuneIn.
Okay.
We're on a lot. It's
you know what we
RSS.
need is more podcast apps.
Yeah, more podcast apps would definitely do
More
well.
apps whose only job is just to play back a freaking audio file.
They're so bad at it.
You might have found us on Twitter with going trending for I Got One.
Yeah. I Got One was trending in the US.
We were trending on the US.
97,000. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
you may find us in Australia where we were in the top 100 comedy podcasts.
we were undefeated all the way from Paris to New York.
Yeah. What a year it's been.
It's been a year.
And I'm excited for season 2. This is good.
We hope you enjoy. We hope you like the video. But I think that's it.
Thanks, Alexander. Thanks to our studio
you can
audience.
see the waves now.
Yeah, you see the waves.
Bye.
Wave studio audience who did nothing but sit on their phones.
Bye.
Bye. No.